NFL Daily is presented by Manscaped. If you're looking for the best male grooming product out there, you got to go get the Lawnmower 3.0. You can get that and all their products 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/chat. Today's video, I'm going to be looking into my crystal balls here, and I'm going to be telling you where I think players like Josh Gordon, like Dez Bryant, and Devonta Freeman are going to end up signing. Let's first go to Josh Gordon, who sure isn't technically a free agent, but I'm a believer, Tom's a believer, that he will be reinstated back into the NFL and that he will find a home, at least with some NFL team. I'll tell you who that is in just a second. He's been working out, and you see all these reports. Every NFL player is in the best shape of their life. So if you guys want to go down in the comments and type best shape of life season, I'm always down for that. But I do know one thing. Josh is an incredible athlete, and he is in very good shape. I mean, have you seen this man? His arms look like pretzel twists. I mean, you shouldn't have muscles the way that Josh Gordon has muscles. But anytime we talk about Josh, you see his last 4 seasons there. But when you really think about Flash Gordon, you think about 2013. You think about the 14 games, and it's kind of hard to believe that he did it with the Browns. But, I mean, 87 catches, over 1,600 yards. The average there, that's pretty incredible. And then 9 touchdowns. At that point, you could have seriously made the argument that he was the best wide receiver in the National Football League. So before I give you the team that I think he's going to end up going to, here are just some potential destinations. The San Francisco 49ers, they are just losing wide receivers. Like, they're dropping like flies. The Washington Football Team, maybe they're looking for another big player. I'm not going to say because they got rid of Cody Latimer, they're going to go out and get a player like Gordon, but he could be on the radar. The Eagles, always an aggressive team. Maybe the Green Bay Packers want to keep Aaron Rodgers happy, go out and get a Josh Gordon, or the Seattle Seahawks, the team that has been linked to him this entire offseason. So what I want you to do right now here at Chat Sports, we are an interactive YouTube channel. So if this is the first time you've stumbled across us, hey, I want to know what you guys have to say. And if it is the first time, click that big red button so I see you a second time. Where will Josh Gordon play in 2020? I'm going to let you know right now. He's going to go to the Seattle Seahawks, and I've been confident in that. I know, Tom, we've said it multiple times on NFL Daily. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you don't watch our live shows every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Russell Wilson, he's open to signing Gordon. There's been reports that the Seahawks could add another receiver, and if it comes down to a guy like, I don't know, Antonio Brown or Josh, I would believe that they go with Josh for the simple fact of this is a contending team. This is a team that knows what they already have in Gordon, and if you have Pete Carroll, if you have Russell, you have a lot of these other players backing up him, that's a big win there. So for me, Josh Gordon, he's going to end up going to the Seattle Seahawks here. If you guys disagree, guess what you can do? You can always yell at me. The next player that I'm going to bring up here is Dez Bryant. So I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. Before I let you know where Dez Bryant's going to end up playing in 2020, I want you to scroll on down and let me know who the better wide receiver is. If you think it's Josh Gordon, type G. If you think it's Dez Bryant, give me that B. Give me that B. That sounds kind of weird. Where will Dez Bryant play? Recently worked out with the Baltimore Ravens. He did leave Baltimore without signing a deal. And from what I see right now, the Ravens, they don't really plan on signing him. At least that's at the current juncture. He hasn't played in the NFL since 2017. And I was a big believer that he was going to at least get some playing time with the Saints. Unfortunately, ruptured his Achilles, and I can't imagine what it's like to rupture Achilles. I mean, you ever feel that thing on the back of your foot? That's not a bone. That's a tendon. That thing cannot feel good, especially when you ruptured it. So his career, though, with the Cowboys was incredible, right? He's going back to throwing up the X. He was one of the premier receivers, at least with Tony Romo, really mastered that back shoulder fade. And when I look at a lot of the teams that could potentially use him, me personally, I think Dez Bryant would be better suited as a tight end role, if you will, more than a wide receiver. But before I tell you where exactly Dez is going to end up playing, I do want to tell you again about our sponsor, the Lawnmower 3.0. I don't know about Dez, but I would imagine a lot of his exes, yeah, they live in Texas. And to make sure that you don't have an ex, you can keep your girl or get a new one just by using our products here at manscaped.com/chat. The Lawnmower 3.0 is the best male grooming kit out there. That's what it looks like in my hand. I'm not sure what it would look like in Dez's hand, but rechargeable, no tug whatsoever, waterproof, and the light at the end of there, it's really going to help you see in those hard-to-reach places. Go to manscaped.com/chat where you can save 20% and get free shipping on all Manscaped products. And just so it's a little easier for you guys to click on, I'll put the link in the comments and in the description. So here's some potential destinations for Dez. Obviously, the Baltimore Ravens, they have to be at least a little bit interested. They did work him out. The Packers, you got to keep Rodgers happy. The Houston Texans, this one's interesting for me because Dez, his connections with Houston. The Patriots, they've just been bringing in old veterans. I'll throw out the name of Cam Newton there. If you're looking to add more talent around like N'Keal Harry or their tight end room, very, very scarce. Oh, and then the San Francisco 49ers. So, take a guess here. Where is Dez Bryant going to play in 2020? And I know we got a lot of Dez truthers here at the channel, and I imagine when I tell you where he's going to play, a bunch of you are going to get mad. So, where is he going to play in 2020? I'm a believer that he doesn't sign with the team. Now, this could change, right? I mean, we've seen crazier things happen in the NFL. I personally believe Dez Bryant should retire, and unfortunately, the injury to the Achilles, his time's done. We're never going to get the old Dez that we grew up, love seeing and watching. The only way, though, that I think Dez does end up signing with a team is if you see a wide receiver needy team or another team lose one of their top guys. A team to really monitor, though, I do think, because of all the injuries, is the San Francisco 49ers. So, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I got to be doing something right? So how about this? I dare you. I dare you to click that subscribe button. I dare you to watch more chats and videos. I dare you to go down in the comments section and let me know what you think. If you haven't yet, click the big red button. I dare you. Let's now go to the running back position here. Devonta Freeman. And the biggest issue with Freeman is he needs to look at himself in the mirror and realize that he is no longer the 2016 version of Devonta Freeman. The reason why he's still in the market is simple. He wants to be a starter, and he wants to be paid like a starter. The issue's there's not many of those jobs open, and, well, I'm sorry, Freeman. You're not a starter, at least not anymore in the NFL. He is coming off a career worst in 2019, averaged only 3.6 yards per carry, had a banged-up 2018, and I will continue to make the argument. He is the perfect case of a product of a Kyle Shanahan running system. But if you do use him, I think the team that he could end up going to is a team that's going to utilize his ability to catch the football. So I was thinking a lot of these potential teams. I was thinking about a lot of teams that want to use multiple running backs. You got the Buffalo Bills there. I'm really, really high on Devin Singletary, and I think that he is going to be one of the breakout players. I put him in a video, 2 months ago. But he is going to be used, I think, in that offense. The Bears, the Chargers. Do I have full confidence in Austin Eckler? The Philadelphia Eagles, the Kansas City Chiefs. There is one quote, though, that Freeman does bring up, and I'm going to let you know in a sec. It's this. The main thing is being with guys that believe in me and can see what I can see because I want to win. I want to win so bad. Thanks, Devonta. I want to be around guys that want to win. I want to be around a bunch of winners. I don't know if you've gathered anything from that quote. It sounds like Devonta Freeman wants to win football games. And I mean, I hope, right? I mean, why else would you play a sport if you don't want to win? So, before I let you know where he's going to play, go on down. That's been the theme of this entire video. So if you watch this on YouTube, if you watch this on Facebook, scroll on down. Let me know where Freeman's going to play. My prediction is the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the team that I do think wants to win, but I also think it's a team that would be able to really utilize his skill set. Plus, I'm from Philly, and I got a lot of people freaking out over the Miles Sanders injury. He is week to week right now with a lower body injury. However, other reports have come out that he's fine. They're just, playing it safe with their future star running back. Freeman, to me, though, could come in, and I'm going to say a name here that a lot of Philadelphia Eagles fans are going to like. Play like a Darren Sproles type of role where you're only going to insert him in the game here or there. And if he could end up getting maybe 30 catches and just being a reliable back, because you can't rely on Scott, you can't rely on Corey Clement. Elijah Holyfield, he might just be a boxer. Bottom line is this, besides Miles Sanders, you don't have a lot of options. And he is a great running back, and he's going to be fun to watch. But all great running backs, I do think, that need to stay healthy. And the fact that he's already getting some injuries, you insert a veteran like Devonta Freeman to this backfield, that's really going to help the Philadelphia Eagles compete with top teams in the NFC East. And when I say top teams, I mean basically just the Dallas Cowboys. So if you made it this far, again, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What I want you to do, hit me up on Instagram, at MitchellRenz365. Let me know what you think about my predictions. I have Josh Gordon to the Seattle Seahawks. Dez, sorry, homie. I don't think anyone's picking you up. And Devonta Freeman going to the Eagles. Scroll on down. Let me know what you think.